Alright then everybody, welcome back to Silent Hill 2. The remake. Where we are currently very much in the middle of Brookhaven Hospital. Pre-spooky times, I would say. Essentially. Even though it's already plenty spooky. There's going to be a point when it gets much spookier. MaelstromALPHA, are you more scared of sharks or of needing to ask for toilet paper in public restrooms no reason? Depends on the context, doesn't it? If the shark was in like in the public restroom, probably wouldn't be that scared of it. It's probably dead or dying. Meanwhile, if I was underwater in a public restroom and I needed toilet paper, that would be terrifying. I don't know. I'm probably going to give it to toilet paper. Michael Patterson, welcome in. Toffel, welcome in. Obviously, everyone from the pre-stream and such, welcome in as well. Right, yes. Like I said, Brookhaven Hospital, we're in here. We haven't gone into the other world yet. That has yet to happen. Which is going to be very scary when it does, and I'm going to be very upset about it. But we've got to go into this today, chat, and be a brave boy. Because otherwise, this game's going to take 4 years. I believe we were on our way to the other side of the first floor of the hospital. I think that's right. Yeah, so the cafeteria area and all that. And the pool. The pool, where is it?
Yeah. Look at this. I have a donkey here.
At the pool, etc. Lard, welcome. The wet waddle looking for bog paper is pretty scary, to be fair. I guess it can be. Still, I think more scared generally of being underwater in the toilet. I think that would be scarier. This thing gonna load up? This texture gonna load, chat? Let's make it load. No? Guess not, just don't want to load. Right, so we're actually going to have to go through the other doorway in the middle there. That's fine. How do we play this game again? Is it right trigger is attack? There is a quick turn. That's run. Okay. There's a button to turn off your light, which I'll never, ever do. I don't know why that's even there. Get your ass over here. There's a dodge also. So what do we got? Shower room, day room, garden, pool. I'm assuming I can go unlock this door, which I should probably go do. Is this Doctor's Lounge? Shower room, restroom, and all that. Okay, let's do the Doctor's Lounge first. We'll start this side of the thing. How are we doing anyway, chat? How is everybody? Are you well? Are you having a good week? I hope you are. Gotta love how generous past Maelstrom was giving you the whole first floor ward to do. Yeah, I have 2 video game girlfriends now. You should, well, maybe more than 2 if you count like all their different personalities. This case bears a disturbing similarity to a situation that took place in a facility a few years back. Patient was admitted on a court order, but with consent of his remaining family. His condition appeared to be improving for the first few weeks. He administered medications paired with individual sessions with a psychologist, and art therapy alleviated his avolition and hedonia? Social withdrawal. Alexa, what's anhedonia?
According to Wikipedia, anhedonia is a diverse array of deficits in hedonic function, including reduced motivation or ability to experience pleasure.
There you go. There's no reason for concern. They didn't even know anything was wrong until the night guard reported one of his keys was missing. They found him, it was already too late. Great, love that. Big fan, big fan. Four handgun ammo, you say? Well, there is an enemy here. Okay, keypad combination. Where did we have a keypad? It was nurse's office? Nurse's station. I thought I had anhedonia for a bit, but it's not as bad anymore. Well, glad that wasn't the case. For your sake. Where? Through the door? Health drinks. Not bad, chat. Not bad. I don't feel like there should be one through that door. Not unless one of the enemies I killed got back up. Right. Well, we got the keypad. That's progress. That means new save, chat. You know how this goes. Brave boy buff and all that. Alright, so we've done the doctor's lounge. Now we need to go do like the day room, pharmacy, restroom, all that stuff, and then eventually get to that left side, I guess. Why does it sound so bad in here? Like, even in the safe room. Shit's fucking creepy as fuck. Fucking get back up. Son of a bitch. Kind of want to save the ammo here.
All right then, keep your secrets.
It was a good effort. With a jump scare. That reminds me of when you put me constantly on edge in Lost and Evil when you said there was something that could randomly show up in the save rooms. I was scared entering them any time after that. The thing was, and I think, did we eventually tell you what that was? Because it wasn't even anything scary. It was just like a cat that shows up and then like you get some like additional content. There's like a little mini game sort of area type thing or whatever that you can only go to if the cat shows up. I don't know what makes it show up. Kind of hoping that might have triggered you enough to come through the door. I'm over here, bitch. The hell was that? I hit a whole fucking fat load of nothing. Chat, what the fuck is going on with this one? Is she like the head nurse? What's going on? Why is she so hard? Fucking matron? She's ignoring my shit. She's got like poise. Yeah, get fucking closing the door, idiot. Thank you for that, Michael Patterson. I will say, just for the record, once again, that is designed to make me progress when I'm being a little baby chicken shit. I was in the middle of fighting a nurse, though, so I don't consider that me being a baby. Therefore, I just carried on fighting. More empty fucking shit. You're not as much of a little baby anymore. I wish we could use it for amnesia. I don't know, I still feel like a little baby when I play this game. My controller's constantly fucking rumbling at the moment. I'm really upset about it. Pharmacy. Isn't that going to bring me into the whole other side? I mean, I guess I've got to do it at some point, right? I remember that. Is that not a puzzle anymore? Oh no, it is. So I need to go get the hair again? Is that going to be a thing again here? Why do you rumble the controller so much, game? Fuck off! It's just rain! Another incident with 0050. He got out of the pool.
Yeah.
And made it a break for the garden. Cut himself wide open in the process. Thank God I was still here. He was completely manic. Screaming, had the orderlies hold him down. Barely managed to stitch him up. Was back in his room for now, sedated. Lovely. Seriously, this fucking, like, controller rumbling shit just because it's, like, raining outside is doing my head in. Because it's the same way that they rumble the controller when there's enemies. So it's like, could you just fucking not? I mean, I guess I could go to the garden. Have some fun in the garden. I saw an enemy walking over there. Just trying to keep my wits around me here. For what's actually here. I think there's at least 2. Maybe 3? I mean, I think he's done. I can't see shit with this fucking rain. I think everyone has a genre of game that makes them feel off. I can't do puzzle games like Professor Layton without feeling dumb. Yeah, well, I think everyone has like a genre of games that, you know, they like worse than others or actively hate. I personally am pretty genre agnostic, I say. Like, I will play more or less anything. I really wish you weren't here. Little fucker hiding in the grass. I'm gonna try and save some... Never mind. I decided against it. Be dead, bro! Be dead! I was gonna try and save some ammo, and then he started doing that shit where he gets on the floor, and then they become much worse when they're on the floor. Yeah, I wouldn't say, like, horror games are a genre I don't enjoy. I have a love-hate relationship with horror games, I think, because I often enjoy many aspects of them. But I think it's safe to say that I don't like being surprised, especially in a negative connotation. And that's kind of like horror games' thing. Is to constantly surprise you in a negative fashion. Whether that be through jump scares or just sort of slow building of tension to then eventually unleash some bullshit on you. I gotta go back in there. You fucking don't. No, you don't. What the fuck are you talking about? You guys have been dead for like a second. Okay, can I know this is just gonna sound like me whinging because the game's scary, but can I just say I really don't like that change. In a game where everything is limited, like resource-wise and such is limited, having them come back alive constantly, sometimes even when it's like fucking seconds after you killed them. Where the hell was that? Where the hell was the bullets I found? They were on the window. But having them come alive, like, you know, like maybe a minute after I fucking last killed them is ridiculous. That feels terrible. And I hate it. I used to quite enjoy in the Silent Hill games that if you stomped them to death on the floor, they would fucking remain dead. It was one of the small bastions of safety in the game. Was that they weren't going to get back up. But that's just gone now. Ciao? Is that in the hallway? Oh, it's in the hallway. Oh, well, fuck. I mean, now I'm just going to go get it, because I'm going to forget otherwise. Metroidvanias are the genre I struggle with. I've played several of them and I've yet to complete one. What sort of Metroidvanias you playing out of interest? Not trying to be like, oh, you're doing it wrong or anything like that. Don't get me wrong. 3 bullets. I'll take it. Just intrigued as someone who gets on quite well with Metroidvanias. There's definitely like a sort of mindset and a formula to those games that you have to get into. Alright, hospital, you're really fucking me over right now at the moment. You're making me very scared. How am I doing on health stuff? 10 syringes, 18 drinks. Not too bad. Okay. More or less cleared that garden and we made a save. So that makes me feel good. I tried Metroid Fusion to begin with and played a bit of Hollow Knight. Okay. I would say, and if you know, Flowers played a lot of Metroid and other Metroidvanias or whatever. I would say you've maybe started a little on the tough side, in my opinion. I don't really remember Metroid Fusion being particularly easy in a lot of ways. I remember that game being quite challenging in places. It's one of the few Metroidvanias that I can remember, or Metroid specifically, that I can remember in recent memory that I died on some bosses on. That gets me into the pool, does it? Or do I want to go to the pool from the other side? also a fairly linear Metroidvania. Till the end when you go around and get all the items you've missed. Yeah. And then obviously Hollow Knight is like... It's like Dark Souls. But in a Metroidvania. That's definitely a tough one. If you're not accustomed to them at all. Dead Cells is beginner friendly. I wouldn't even call Dead Cells a Metroidvania. For what it's worth. That is a roguelike sort of platform action game. It's got some Metroidvania-esque qualities to it, but the fact that it's a roguelike sort of instantly puts it in a bracket of a certain expectation of difficulty, I feel. Where like it's gonna... What would I even go save for? I was about to go save again, chat. I'd shit you not. And I'm thinking like, what the fuck would I even be saving for? Right, I guess we go do the pool now. I'm enjoying that noise. Metroid Fusion was the first one I played when it released. I remember getting about further way through it. Yeah, I think Metroid Fusion is quite a reasonably difficult game. I think there are definitely some easier ones you could pick if you're interested in getting into Metroidvanias, for sure. I would maybe say starting with something like, you know, an oldie but a goodie, a classic. Symphony of the Night, I think, is quite a forgiving game. But also very good. The controller rumbling is driving me fucking crazy, chat. I almost want to turn it off. But I also don't want to, like, ruin some of the tension. That's what we're here for. There ain't no way nothing is in here. Like, someone's gonna fucking jump out at me. I'm half expecting it to be in the pool. Fucking... hospital sucks. Okay, so then like the shower room or something. Yeah, use the bent needle on the filter. That'll get the work done. Almost up to like 12 bullets in that shotgun. Metro Fusion is a banger of a game narratively. It's got some great horror, I agree. Be prepared for difficult as hell bosses and dread. Oh, Zero Mission's a good shout, and also Dread. I would say, honestly, before either of those two, if you're going to play a Metroid game, I would probably start with Super Metroid. Frankly, I think it's easier. And also does a better job of sort of introducing you to what these games are. Okay, we got the medical tube. I'm assuming that goes to the pharmacy spot. They're still saying there's something in the pool. No, I don't know if they mean in the pool. Or if they mean that. Kind of worried about. I'm assuming that's going to drain the pool, is what I'm assuming is happening here. Like if I go down in here, we're not going to be able to do that. Okay, so that's pretty much all of this area done. James loves grime. Why does he need to swim through it? You know what must be done. Alright, lovely. Need to get my Silent Hill list ready for tomorrow. What are you doing again? You like ranking them or something? Like all of them? I might actually give Symphony of Night a try. My own experience Castlevania was a demo of one on the 3DS, which I can't remember the name of. That might on the 3DS, unless it was like the S ones through backwards compatibility or something. That'll be that Lords of Shadow game, which I know some people quite like those now, like looking back retrospectively, but I don't really. They might as well not be a Castlevania game to me. They really probably should have been a new IP. They're not necessarily like really bad or anything, but they're just not what I would classify as a Castlevania. Guys, that noise is really bad. I don't know what it is, but I don't like it. I did Resi last year. Nice. But yeah, I would say Symphony of the Night is a solid pick. Because Symphony of the Night has a few things. If you get stuck on a boss or something in Symphony of the Night, you can kind of like go and look up and see if there are any weapons you're missing that might be really, really good. And there are a lot of really broken weapons in that game, so you can kind of like manage the difficulty as much as you want. I think I just like touched I'm gonna go ahead and take a break because I just knocked the start 180-second advert button with my finger. So you're on a 3-minute ad break, anyone who doesn't have a sub. I'm sorry, I don't know how to stop it. So I'm gonna go ahead and use that as an opportunity to go for a break. I'll be back in a minute.
Right, this is the annoying part.
My camera's going fucking wild, man! Okay, just gonna go down the stairs. I didn't like that. Right here, you stupid bitch. What the fuck, Miku? You scared the shit out of me. I saw like a pair of feet just appear. Jesus Christ, girl.
I'm so tired.
Go to fucking go to sleep.
It feels so cold.
Also, good effort. Also. Fuck's sake, Lynchy! I was trying to do a sound effect. Oh. Lynchy's like, go forward. I can't. I don't know where I am, Lynchy. I've lost myself.
Zach, now we truly know just how deeply the Clarksons are involved with this. Patty, how long does it take to reach the Clarkson estate?
Just a short drive. You just gotta head west along the Mississippi. You can't miss it.
Got it. Thank you.
How long on a skateboard?
By the way, Melvin.
Roughly.
No matter how accelerated Patty may be, don't you think she's still
It's a bit late
too
for that,
young to see
York.
something like this? For the record, I have no intent to instruct others on how to raise their children, but...
Holy moly, you're right! Patricia, CLG! Come on, sweetie.
Lord.
Kids shouldn't have to see stuff like this.
Daddy, it's too late now.
Yep. Yep.
In theory, we don't need to.
That sounds like something a bitch you can't aim would say. Ow! Ow! Ow!
Yes!
Alright, fair enough. You got me mid-sentence, me saying a bitch you can't aim.
Oh my god. Oh, there's just no health. This is like no health.
It's
Aerial superiority achieved, indeed.
Yeah, it's got 24%. Actually, I might repair it in a minute.
I found an area where the land floods out. It like culls out.
What? Sorry, guys. Wrong one. What about this one? They dislike this too. Well, fucking, I don't have any other record, you son of a bitch! Fuck off! Zombie gently fucking fell on me and it made me shit myself.
Eddie made our sacrifice. You don't know how much we sacrificed.
What are you,
How many
though?
tears of blood we cried. Oh, for the Red One's plan.
Oh, not again.
We've come so
Space!
far to the honor of lighting the flame. I'm not gonna let you stop me.
Etc. I'm back, everybody. Combine the medical tube with the bent needle. Yeah, sorry about the impromptu break, folks, where I bumped to the do 180 seconds worth of adverts button on my stream deck. But hey, we took the break now, so... Oh, good. The ear key. Ah, to the pool! Wait, so they made me go to the pool to get an item to get the key to go to the... Go to the pool to get an item to get the thing out of the pharmacy that will get you the key to get back to the pool. Alright. It's like recursive. Genuinely don't know what the hell that's supposed to be. Oh, that guy's gonna get up. This is that guy. He's not bleeding. By the way, Morbo, how was your, well, there's like 3 of them in here. How was your stream today? You playing, Happy Neighborhood, or whatever that game is? The one where it's like Sesame Street, but survival horror, right? This is pointless, because they're just going to get back up anyway. Subverted my expectations, didn't they? They made a guy come from outside. Of all places. Alright, well, we got another bracelet. So that's that done, that's that done. We gotta get the one from the treatment room. And that should be it, right? Friendly neighborhood, yeah, it's interesting. I dislike the puppets. It's like puppets, but you poop yourself. Chat, you know it. Say it with me. Always be saving. Shouldn't judge a town until you place your hand in at least 3 toilets. I think I could count. I was about to say on one hand. I'm pretty sure I could count on one fucking finger how many toilets I put my hand in. I think it's one, and it's this one at my house. Like once. Maybe twice. Guys, seriously, what the fuck is that noise? Is that a nurse? Oh, you fucking tracked me, did you? All right. Alright. Listen. Mother... What's she doing? Fucking Elden Ring? Drinky. Nels, welcome. Man, what SH games have you got left? Play none, really. Actually, F, maybe Origins or for little old me. I haven't planned to play Origins, but we'll see. Obviously, I'm going to be playing F. That won't be until next year. Right, okay, so this is going to actually be like a shortcut up that stairwell, so that's good. Get him, Mael! Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I did play Silent Hill Arcade. That is a very hard game to get working. Chat, I can hear Rob peeing. Sorry, it's a little bit of an in-joke. If you know, you know. I don't like that. Oh, you played that SH game with that was free, Short Message. I have not played Short Message. I may play Short Message. Oh. Yeah, this way. Come this way. There you go. There you go. I will read what Nettles wrote in a moment after I'm done fighting this nurse. Oh, you... Oh, I dodged the second one and then she did a 3-hit combo, man! Oh, whatever. We saved some bullets. Spent a health drink. It's probably worth it. Oh, okay. How come everyone plays Silent Hill 2? I'm just asking because I only played the beginning of 3. Well, I'm playing Silent Hill 2 just because I'm playing them in order. The last one I played before this was Silent Hill 4. But I've skipped out all of the American-made ones because they're all terrible. Except maybe Origins, according to Flower, which might be okay. As for why people like Silent Hill 2, I don't know. I guess it's like probably the more psychological horror out of the 3 like originals, whereas 1 and 3 focus a bit more on like the visceral horror. It's in the walls, deep inside. The mold remover gets rid of it for a while, but then the thing reappears in the exact same spots. We need to get in there, break it all down if we have to, and root it out. Mold remover. Huh. I guess they left. They were done. One more for the road. Okay. I don't know where it is, but there's another one. Oh, okay. Well, there's maybe a couple, actually. No items or anything for me here, no. They've come back to Asmongold's home. I like the locations and monster designs in Origins. It says flower. Chat, I'm treating my pistol right now. A bit like you would the bow in Dark Souls. Ah! No! No! Oh, I'm pressing buttons on my stream deck! Ah, fuck! What is your pattern, man? You know what? Fuck. Okay, now I can read this without being interrupted. 5 meals for celiac disease, 7 lactose intolerant, running low on potatoes and rice, patient broke out a whole cart of dinner plates, need to stock up. Monday, breakfast, oatmeal with fruit. Lunch, baked beans, sausage, eggs, side of salad. Dinner, pork cutlets, potatoes, grilled vegetables. Sounds alright. Place looks like his house yet. Maybe the Pathfinder's coded well to increase the fear of the player. It certainly increased my enjoyment when it ran into the wall like that. Grab, grab, grab. Hello, grab. Hello? James? 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 No? Don't want this. Not interested? Alright, fuck me then. James, fucking grab the bullets. James, grab the fucking bullets, James! I'm not full. I can see I'm not full. I don't even know if he can be full. Why is he not fucking grabbing these bullets? Do you think it's because you might go insane? Wait, hang on, what are we referencing? You asked why people play Silent Hill 2? Did I miss something in the middle there? And it, or add in if you play Silent Hill 3. I played Silent Hill 3. I actually think Silent Hill 3 might be my favorite of the original trilogy. Pretty sure I didn't go insane. I don't know I'm insane. Like Psycho Schematic Addict insane or different kind of insane we're talking about? Meal times, 8 AM, 12 PM, 6:30 PM. That's a little late for dinner for me, chat. I've gotta be honest, grab the fucking bullets, James. I normally go 5 PM for dinner. Guests are allowed to use the canteen in the visiting hours, 8 AM to 8 PM. Guests pay $3 for breakfast, $5 for lunch, and $10 for dinner. I was wondering because number 3, I'm not 100% sure, Nettles, if I understand what your question is. Feel free to ask it again. I will read it in full. Imagine if number 3 made you go insane. I mean, if you're like really, really bad with horror, like, I mean, I consider myself really bad with horror, but there are some people who are, you know, levels of horror scarcity worse than I am. Then I could see playing a game like Silent Hill 3 might make you go a little cuckoo banana. I'm not giving up on these bullets, and he still will pick them up. What is this conversation? Again, correct me if I'm wrong. Are we asking, quite literally, whether or not playing the game Silent Hill 3 could make someone go insane? That's what I got from it. Which my answer to that is, sure. Much in the same way that, you know, any traumatic experience can make someone go a little crazy. If you're like really, really scared of horror stuff and someone forced you to play Silent Hill 3 for some reason, I could see it. Sure. If that's not the question, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. Oh, we still never did any of this shit. Combination lock and fucking X-ray viewer stuff. One and 2 is insane, and it's like 3. Whoa, that's crazy. Okay, no, never mind. I don't get it. Is this like a number thing? You're gonna start saying 6, 7, and then like pulling some goofy shit on TikTok or whatever. I'm lost. What's your opinion about bikes? Don't mention Banana, Gross Michelle, and Cavendish haunt me. Oh, Balatro. I feel you. Now, I haven't been up here in a hot minute. I have a horrible feeling many of these enemies might have gotten back up. No, she's very much still dead. She can't decide if she wants to stay still or not, but she's still dead. For now, they seem dead. Everyone is insane? What, for playing Silent Hill? Just in general. I consider myself quite sane. Guess what? James could fucking pick those ones up. Fucking James. If it was number 4, then you would be insane. I played number 4 though. Is this what I got the mold shit for? They fed me. They fed me garbage. I need to hit this button, don't I? They feed me garbage and rotting meat. I kind of want to read it like this. They fed me garbage and rotting meat, crawling with maggots, thick with sinew. They make me bite down. The juices, red and yellow, hit the back of my throat. I choke, and I gag, and I vomit, till my fruit with 2 O's is sore. He's Scottish. Until my fruit is sore. I'm aching, throbbing tube of flesh. I push it all out, but I can still taste it. I wrote on the back, they bathe me in filth and blood and piss and bills. Bile. They gently rub human waste all over my body. My skin itches. It peels off like wet paper. I beg them to stop, but they don't listen. And then they lock me up with him. He's always there, closer each time, and the rot it comes with him. It goes within, it became me. Alright. James, it's a random syringe on the floor and random syringes on the side. Pick them up and stab them in your arm. Maybe you'll get healed. No? You don't want to pick those ones up, James? You're not interested? Moldy radiograph? Wasn't a big fan of that. Now it's not moldy. That's why you haven't played Silent Hill 3. Bold claims from someone who had their first time chat message today. my friend, I have played Silent Hill 3. I played 1, 2, 3, 4, and now I'm playing this one. I have not played Downpour Origins, Shattered Memories, what's the other one? Short Message or F yet. Homecoming, that's another one. I haven't played that either. But I also am not sure if I will. What's happening? Am I tasting pennies? As Jim Jeffrey said, crazy people don't know they're crazy. That's what makes people crazy. Beg them to stop. Hammer time. Yeah, must be crazies. I'm sure I saw Mael play Silent Hill 3. Oh, and Arcade. That's right. I did play Arcade as well. That might be the one that would make someone go crazy, actually. Let's be real. So I got to take the staircase all the way up now. I probably should have done that there because there's a save spot up there, but I went back to this one because familiarity. We just saved, so if a bunch of stuff has respawned here and it's terrible, then whatever. You can just reload, but also... I'm going to go back to the menu. Main menu. Please, game, let me pick up my bullets. I earned them. By opening the drawer. This fucking sucks! I hate this! Why am I being treated like this, game? The hell did I do? I did nothing to deserve this treatment from the game. Right, I forgot I put those two ladies there. Just save over that one. I've only played 2, and I was hoping there was a way I could become insane. But no. You already said you were insane. You can't be changing the script now. How am I supposed to believe in this story if suddenly you're not insane? I mean this in the nicest way possible. I think you might be like a little bit like AOL 1998 insane. Like where people just misspell stuff occasionally and put like random capital letters in the stuff. It's perfectly valid. Okay, rotate. Rotation! 4, 7... Wait, is that 4, 7, 7, 12? Is that what that says? No, 4, 3, 7, 12. Yeah, 4, 3, 7, 1, 2. Good job, James. Wait. 4, 3, 7, 12. Did it. Silent Hill 3, good game. That's what I was saying earlier. I actually think, for me, and I know that people's opinions on this change, a lot of people really like 2, and I do really like 2. I also really like 1, actually, to be fair. But, for a lot of people, Silent Hill 2 is their favourite. For me, I think Silent Hill 3 is my favourite. I think Silent Hill 3 mixes parts of... Oh, someone put a bunch of, like, old kippers in this bed. Oh, that's fucking gross. Filthy bracelet! Covered in some kind of grease. Okay. So now we take that down to there, right? And we can go check on Maria on the way. So we've got to go, what, down one flight of stairs and then out the middle doors? I wouldn't be shocked if the game is now, like, gonna hit me with some sort of enemy spawn, though. Told you. I think it's down there, but it could also be in this. No, it's not in this room. Okay, it's further down. She just fucking died to that. I was expecting her to keel over. Lunch Lady Maelstrom, do you have any grease? Eat your grease, dear. Oh, it was one of the you nurses got up. Your friend got up. Also, I don't play those games, right? Oh, these games. Do you think should 4 is about in that puzzle wherein says no 4 or so? Like, do you think puzzle 4 is about puzzle number 4 or something like Silent Hill 4? Do you think there's a connection? Like Flowers says, I'm no longer engaging these messages. I don't know, I'm kind of enjoying it. Taking the edge off. Well, if that's true, Nettles, you should probably not be in a stream, bud. Go to a doctor. Wait. Oh, sorry, Mary, wrong door. Mary? Still good? Alright, she's still good. She's just sleeping. Sleeping off that hangover, eh? Hey! Oh, yeah, Maria, whoops, sorry. No, she's asleep. She didn't hear it. Wait, that one's locked? Did I not unlock that? Oh, fuck. Yay! Safety. Oh my god, how am I only halfway through the stream? Oh, this game. Oh boy. Right, okay. Let's put the greasy armband on the greasy arm. Filthy bracelet. So that there's like a little fella on that one. Can I? Oh. Uh-oh. Oh, God, I have no idea what we're doing here. It's gonna be done by patient number, right? Okay, hang on. So, well, maybe? Can match up the scratches and stuff. Okay. I can kind of... The scratches don't really seem like they match up to anything, though. Unless I'm crazy. Unless you mean like on the back round? Oh yeah, maybe. Okay, I can kind of see there's like grime on the bottom layer. There's like scratches on the top layer, and then there's a pen on the middle layer. So they go this way round. I'm gonna do the other ones first, I think. Okay, that... I mean, that kind of looks like that scratch lines up. There. And then this pen, I think I had it right, maybe? Like that. And then this one. I think this one's the only one I'm not sure on. I'm just gonna keep trying in all positions until maybe something happens. And then we'll go back to trying all the other ones again if that doesn't work. Alright. I'm assuming I'm actually looking for the numbers. I'm not too sure. Yeah, good old brute force time. Nels, yeah, you need to chill, dude, okay? Otherwise, we may have to time you out here. I just realized that there's a fucking straight line of, like, clear bits, and that's so simple. Right, so that's the key to this door, right? A lovely book with a whatever that is. Oh, the button I need for the safe. Okay, there's like some sort of fucking Pepe Sylvia shit going on here. Well, I mean, this is just the old... order the books in the right order puzzle. I'm assuming that is the last one. Those two switch. Maybe... Oh, I see, I think. There we go. How did I even do? Oh, is that the symbols? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 are the symbols? This puzzle sucks rip cat with acid reflux. What the fuck? Does look like he's got acid reflux. I've definitely woken up like that. When I've had like pizza late at night or something. Alright then. We're going to do that fella there. 1. That thing there with a H. 2. That sort of backward 4 looking fella. 3. The male sign? Someone correct me if I'm wrong. It's 4. I always get them mixed up. Circle with a dot in it. 5. Female sign. More or less. Unless I'm getting those mixed up still. 6. Female if they were also a demon. 7. Backwards crescent moon, or maybe banana. 8. And Illuminati fun time. 9. You should know the male sign, for fuck's sake. Alchemy symbols? You know what? Actually, a very alchemy heavy Spooktober this year, isn't it? What with playing Haunting Ground as well. It's got me making the fucking godstones and stuff. Telling me about how red is the colour of scholars, and I need to give some dude my Azoth. No idea. Safe button? No, no. Safe button. Okay, so that's a date. That's my assumption. That is going to be a date. Now, these are in a weird order at the top here. This is not 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever at the top. This is 4, 6, 2, something, something. So I'm assuming this is a date. Or it could just be the numbers that are on this band. 924571. Nine, 2, 4, 5, 7, 1. Rooftop key. Yeah, we really don't need to read that. The images became blurry, melting together. I could no longer tell. Not sure if I can do it, but maybe you can. This will take you to where you need to be, though probably not the way you want to. It's fucking cryptic. And there's bound to be some pain involved, there always is. Just so happens, game that I have played the original Silent Hill 2, and I seem to remember, at some point, getting thrown down into a different area by fucking Pyramid Head on a roof. So, I assume that's probably going to happen in a minute. I can put my notes away now. That puzzle wasn't that bad. 5 is a boob. I just saw 5 as a boob. 3 through that fence. Yes. Yes, I do remember that. I didn't know where it was in relation to area I was in off the top of my head, though. I could have just as easily been in the apartments or the hospital or the prison or anywhere else. But if we've just found a rooftop key and we've got signs saying you're going to get thrown off of a roof, have fun, then I'd say there's a fairly high chance that we're about to get thrown off a roof, have fun. I really dislike that noise. Hang on, some of this shouldn't be possible. Is this game supernatural? Says Morbo. I don't know what would make you think that, buddy. Come on now. Get with the program. Sounds like someone on a nebulizer. Yeah. Does a bit. Or like Darth Vader's just like had a jog. He's all tired. No. Well, that was a medic thing for the second. Med pick. Well, who's ready to get thrown off a building into the scary part of the hospital? That's right, chat. We weren't in the fucking scary part of the hospital yet. We're about to be. The question is, are they going to make me fight Pyramid Head? Or is it just going to be like a cutscene? I kind of hope it's just a fucking cutscene, I'll be honest.
Hi, it's Pyramid Head. The only reason I threw you through a fence was because you made fun of my head and said I smelled a poo.
Thank you for the message, Pyramid Head. There's an Easter egg up here for the original. I'm not gonna lie, chat, he could be directly fucking in front of me. I can't fucking see 2 meters in front of me with this rain anyway. I can't open my map right now. That'll be the Easter egg. Ah yes, good times. Remember when I got thrown out there? Why can't I open my map, game? Is it because it'll get wet? Alright. Burst through the door. What's he gonna do? May 9. Rain. Staved out the window all day. Staved? Stared out the window all day. Peaceful here. Nothing to do. Still not allowed to go outside. May 10. Still raining. Talk to the doctor a little. Would they have saved me if I didn't have a family to feed? I know I'm pathetic. Sorry, hang on. I'm just gonna get up and close my door. It's actually a little cold now. I had the door open just to get a bit cold air in. If you look at the map later on in the rain, it does get water patches on it, I think. I'm really sorry, Morbo. That's my fault, really, for completely taking myself out of the game for the worst time to jump scare ever. I'm literally like stood up without my hands on the controller, not even looking at the screen. You can have that. Might genuinely be the reason these town maps are weak. Yeah. He's got a big thumb. Anyway, right where I was like, would they have saved me if I didn't have a family to feed? I know I'm pathetic and weak. Not everyone can be strong. May 11th, rain again. The meds made me feel sick today. I'm only better when I'm drugged. Then who am I anyway? May 12th. Rain as usual. Don't want to cause any more trouble for anyone, but I'm a bother either way. It'd really be such a sin to run instead of fight. Some people may say so, but they don't have to live in my shoes. Maybe selfish, but it's what I want. It's too hard like this. It's just too hard. May 13th. The doctor came in today. He said that I'll be released soon. It's time to go home. I should be happy, but I'm afraid. I'm so afraid. Feels like something's about to happen. Like the last gasp of air before the plunge. But deep down, I know it's too late to turn back. It's quite... Alright. Alright. Here we go, folks. Yeah. Thought he's gonna pile drive him. That would be pretty funny. James like, oh, bit of a neck injury from being thrown through that like clock tower or whatever the fuck it was. Bit of a sore neck. Oh, we're here. At least I can grab these bullets. 7? It's the most I've ever seen. Drop from one handgun bullet drop. And 2 shotgun shells and a health drink in the same room. What the fuck? And a syringe? Okay. Okay, what are you gonna make me do, game? What are you gonna make me do? Suspicious game generosity, exactly. And of course I'm going to go save again. Nothing a filthy syringe can't fix yet. James and his picking up random fucking syringes off the floor in the hospital. Stabbing him into himself going, yay, I'm fixed. It's a miracle. It's a miracle of science. Unrelated medicine heals me all the time. Oh, the old padded cell. How would you feel about being in a padded cell, chat, if you had to be in a room for, like, you know, being locked up? I think I'd rather be in a padded cell than a normal jail cell. You know, I'd like bounce around in the damn thing. You make it like a fun party house. Don't think it's bouncy? Flower, it's literally in the name. It's a padded cell. Therefore, I could be doing like commando rolls and shit on this and feel just fine. It's not going to be hard because they don't want people killing themselves in there. That's the entire point of it. Bouncy implies springs. I mean, I didn't say I'm going to bounce like a bouncy castle. So I'm just going to bounce around the walls, like bounce into them. And it'll be padded. Don't do rolls naked male gross. Can you imagine? Just all the flappy bits. What you do to like forward roll. Fucking gross. Laura? Is this...
Laura?
Is it the hospital where she makes us fight the thing in the ceiling?
Big, fat blabbermouth.
Laura. Why do you keep running away from me? And how do you know about Mary?
I just do. What's the big deal?
Why can't you just tell me?
You gonna yell at me if I don't?
No. I won't. Please, just... I need to know.
Mary's my friend. We met at the hospital last year.
Stop lying. Laura.
Good job, James.
Fine. Don't believe me. See if I care.
Hey!
Let go.
I'm sorry, Laura, but I can't let you just run around this place. You might get hurt.
Hurt by what?
Look, just stay with me, okay? This is no place for a kid.
Fine. But there's something I gotta get.
Mm-hmm.
It's important.
What is it?
A letter. For Mary.
What?
I hid it. In there.
Mm-hmm. I hid it in here with a totally without like a fucking ceiling monster thing in there also. But I'm gonna lock you in.
You sure this is where you left it?
It's in the back.
Fucking patches.
Behind an old pipe.
Okay, wait here. Laura?
Haha.
Open the door, Laura.
Why should I? I'm a liar, right? Want me to open it? Huh? Do ya?
Laura, open this door right now.
What's the magic word?
Laura.
Nope. That's not
Just
it.
say please,
I guess I
dude.
won't open it.
Get me out of here, you brat!
In your dreams, fart face.
Please open the door. There's something in here.
Sure there is. A big lying fart face. See a fart face?
Laura!
I'm not a fat face! You start like throwing all your toys at the pram. Does this thing have a name? Or is it just called like Bed Monster? Oh, what the fuck was that? Do you really want to know? Yeah, I want to know. Why not? I can fucking see him up there. Stupid bed ass. What the fuck? He got his like stuff out. It's called flesh lips? What the fuck? Whoa, 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 whoa there! Do you scream because you're dead, or you scream because you're gonna kill me? Because you're gonna kill me, okay. Understood. No! Wrong button, James! Jesus. I feel like I could have done that better, but... What? I don't remember that happening. Did that happen in the original? James. Just pass up and wake up. Pass out, wake up somewhere else. Not puss out, which is quite funny. Salt Medress Phase 2. Welcome in. How you doing, Salt? Phase 2 of the hospital, more like. I would quite happily stay passed out if that's an option. Oh, a bit of eye bleach. Bit of eye bleach from Flora Reverie. We haven't had a lot of eye bleach this Spooktober actually, so this will be a welcome change of pace. Last eye bleach, well, maybe not, because technically I'm actually going to be running the whatchamacallits Spooktober theming and stuff for Saturday as well, even though it's the 1st of November. Just feels right to do it for the finale for Haunting Ground. Cat looking very grumpy, right? I think this is where we left off last time, unless I'm mistaken. Don't that mean it hasn't been scary enough this year? I honestly think this has been one of the scarier years ever. Maybe other than the first one when I wasn't acclimatized to the games as much. Look at this little fella. Balancing himself. Trash Panda! Burb. Give them some cotton candy, but it'll just go away immediately when they try to wash it. They all learn, they never learn. Chat, what? I think I've asked this question many times over the years, but what do you think is like the animal that has the most discrepancy between like cute baby, ugly adult? Because I think this is up there. Like little baby chicks, up to like chickens and roosters. The baby chicks are adorable little fluff balls. Alligators? Yeah. I'd see it. Humans? I mean, probably not wrong. Babies are hecking ugly. There is that. No baby goat! Sheep. Maybe it's a sheep, not a goat. I don't know what type of bird that is. Kingfisher, maybe? No, I don't think it's a kingfisher. I think it's the wrong colours. Big cats. Little big cats. And a good little pupper. Right, let's do 2 more changes. So here's one. And then it's got its head right up there. Just fully up the entire ass. Jesus Christ, if you ram any harder up there, you're going to end up inside it. Alright. Ever seen a potu bird? That sounds familiar for some reason, but... Did you know that cheetahs are docile with people and like pets? Elephant seal, that's definitely cute and then ugly later, yeah. With like the big old nose. Right, we're in the day room, are we? Okay. I haven't got a lot of bullet left, but I think I used it at the appropriate time. We still have 9 syringes and 14 health drinks after that boss fight, so... I'm pressing every button in the attempt to get my handgun back on. There we go. Right, well, chat, if it wasn't super obvious, we now appear to be in the, fucked up hospital. As if the other one wasn't fucked up already. Patient number 3141, designation 298.8. 0.9, sorry. Room number... Initial symptoms, hyperfocus. Current diagnosis, they can be fixed. Recommendation, stop at nothing. No turning back now. That's how I like to talk about my patients in my professional doctor's practice. They could be fixed, stop at nothing. The reason I thought this is one of those breakable walls. Now, the thing that's got me a little worried here, chat, is, in the spooky version of Brookhaven... Oh, well, we're in Brookhaven, sorry. In the spooky version of the apartments, they upgraded the enemies with new moves. We're in the King's Lynn version of the hospital, yeah. Well, this is not dilapidated enough to be our hospital, apparently. Didn't we get, like, literal worse hospital for, like, structural integrity and, like, the building itself or whatever in the world? Or some shit recently. Considering that our hospital is, supposed to be a temporary building. Maybe that is a breakable wall? How else can I get in there? Weird. Do you remember what is in this game in Silent Hill 3? Says Flower. I mean, yes, but I don't know what you're referring to, strictly. So what, we can go to 1, 2, or... No. There's no floor 3. So there probably is a floor 3, I just have to get there via... other means. The basement's gonna be fucking horrible. Referral to the hospital since they're the same. No. I mean, like, I don't know what you're referencing in the hospital. Is what I mean to say, sorry. Like, I remember the games well enough, but I don't remember... Oh, is it a game show? Maybe? In the elevator? That's in both, right? Freeze on the mirror and all the wheelchair imagery. Another save spot? That's shockingly kind of them. Oh, it's the funny box. With the 400 different locks on it. I remember that. Bubble buff? Do you want to know the codes? No. Easiest area for speedrunners. Yeah. It's a good point, actually. How much of this do you actually need to do if you know the codes? Like, does that just stop you from having to do, like, anything in this area? Just one to get the key. Damn. What is the speedrun time like for this? There's at least 2? One's maybe over there? Yeah, one's in this room. Right, new nurses. That one has a knife. Oh, good. I press X, chat, instead of any other useful button. Wow, 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 game! Whoops. Speed run is like 55 minutes? Damn. Gonna have to watch that after I'm done with the game. I'll be honest, I'm not too worried if I end up flubbing a couple of encounters and having to overuse some heals because we have so many heals. Like, I'd like to not use my heals and have more in reserve, but I think we're probably gonna... I'm saying this early, chat, so it could be misconstrued as me smug procking, but... honestly think we may end up doing this game exactly the same way we did the original game, where I ended the game with, like, 30 fucking health drinks in my pocket. Then you can't help but think to yourself, if I'd just been a bit more risky in some of the combat encounters and, like, use more ammo and maybe, like, took some more damage here and there in trade or whatever, it could have been a lot quicker. But instead, I end the game with a bunch of useless items in my pocket every time. It's cool they made these enemies actually scary in this game. I gotta be honest, I don't know if I like the mannequins. I have complicated thoughts on the mannequins. The problems I have with the mannequin right now, and I've said before, is that they go against all of the training that the game gives you up until that point of how to look out for enemy encounters and prepare yourself for them, and that just feels like a cheap jump scare to me half the time. Damn, you girls take a lot of shots to the knees. Strong knees. Powerful knees. I have a game question to distract you from the scary monsters. Have you ever played any of the Tomb Raiders? I think I tried to play like the original Tomb Raider a long, long time ago on the Saturn because we had it. And I remember I was quite young, and I remember getting to the encounter with the T-Rex and bricking my pants. And then I didn't want to play anymore. I was like, well, I guess that's me done. What was it, 1994, 1995 for Tomb Raider, so I would have been 7 or 8. A T-Rex was a lot to deal with back then. Chat, I think I might be broken. Allow me to explain. I feel more calm in this version of the hospital. Because it feels like it's appropriately, like, dilapidated and spooky. Oh, how we danced, arms flailing, our bodies in perfect synchrony, and the music played, but in any dance there comes a time one must take the lead, and the music got louder and louder, pounding, piercing, and then silence. Why are we putting that in my pocket, James? Oh, this will come in handy later. That person's got all the chains in his head. Tomb Raider 2013 is by far my favorite. It's amazing on hard difficulty, simple, enjoyable combat. Grew up with some version, but anything before was way too janky to enjoy. Scary at that age too. Was that Tomb Raider Legend? The remake one? I did play that a bit on the 360. I don't think I got too far. Not because I, like, scared out of that one, but... I don't know, just other games. Was it called Legend? Instrument of Force. Okay. So... what's going on is, like... definitely sounds like there's an enemy in there. Haha! Oh. Yeah, like I said, I don't know, chat. Maybe I'm, like, broken. It's not like I'm not finding this creepy. Or, like, unsettling or a little scary. But I actually think I'm more calm in here than I was in the regular hospital. Because I'm, like, almost expectant of it to be fucked up. I guess. You know? So it's completely probably PlayStation 1 or something better. Controllable tank controls on PS1. I can't say I remember them fondly. Tank controls work on games with fixed camera angles, I will say. I very much am in the same camp as Cowley Pastry in saying that I believe in tank controls in the right setting. In a game that has fixed camera angles, tank controls usually make sense. Still better than blisters, N64 for some games. I think I died in the first time I killed one of the lying figures and blew its load like that. Yeah, I did as well, actually. I was stood in it. In theory, if I built up the points, would you be up for playing the remastered version of Tomb Raider 1? Yeah, sure. I mean, look, ultimately, at the end of the day, with your points, chat, anyone who wants to spend points on redeeming a game, I'll play anything. As to whether or not you'll get a full playthrough, that largely depends on whether or not I enjoy the game. You can usually sort of gauge if it's going to be a game that I'm going to enjoy or not. If it's something, well, more accurately, you can usually gauge if it's a game that I'm going to fucking hate. And then, if you pick a game that I'm going to fucking hate, I'll play it for a stream. But that might be the only stream you get, you know? Huh? What the fuck are you talking about, game? Was I shooting like a fucking room transition? Stay there. Stay dead. There's no Def Jam. Bow down to the champ, punk. But look, hey, Def Jam's a great example, right? Because that might be a game that some people would assume that might not be something that I would enjoy. I had a good time with Def Jam. A lot of fun. I played the whole dang thing. We got to kick Snoop Dogg out of a window. Poop dog, got him. You damn well did, Morbo, you damn well did. Proud of you, buddy. Y'all remember Fat Dog Mendoza? I don't know why that came to my head. Where's this gonna take me? Currently here? Men's locker room, maybe? Everyone enjoying the piss sounds? Like how I might have accidentally suggested blue marijuana, not marijuana. Jesus. To that chat member today, that was stupid. Oh well, I hope they enjoy it. Hope they do too. This is unfair. I am very, very hyper aware of the fact there are about 4 or 5 enemies in my vicinity right now. And I can hear them from all different fucking corners and it's freaking me the fuck out. Pretty sure that mannequin fella has gone. He's gone to hide somewhere else. That's a fun noise they make. Also, this is regular nurse. Well, I guess I'm just gonna fucking put you down with handgun bullets then, because you, for some reason, refuse to take a knee. Having to use a lot of handgun bullets right now. Not happy about that. Those guys are not worth fighting close up. Might have to be a bit more frugal. the next couple of encounters. Never fucking mind. Alright, well, whatever. See you later, bud. Did they change the things to funny stuff? Meal times. You're only waiting to be fed. Wait till you're fed. What's obscured? Bring your loved ones to the feast? I think that's a question mark. And here's someone stomping around in heels. Wonder who that could be. What do you reckon, chat? Could be anyone. Actually, kind of could be anyone in this fucking game. Everyone's got heels. Fella hiding there, I can see him. Oh, God. I want to save a couple of handgun bullets. I dodged a third time, James. Alright. Well, we saved a couple of handgun bullets in that encounter, I guess. Now what? Don't know where the fuck they came from. Think I'll put on some Trails in the Sky while I watch the stream. That's a good parallel. God, I can't fucking wait to play that game. What a stark contrast from Spooktober that's going to be as well. It's a series I wanted to get into for so long. That's just the perfect opportunity to get into it. That and Ys. I'd love to get back into Ys again. I stopped playing that around the PS2 era, and then they started getting really, really good around the last, like, 5 to 10 years. Not that the PS2 one wasn't good that I played. It was very good, but it was also the one with the absolute worst English voice acting I've ever heard in my life. And no way to change it. It was, I think, the Ark of Napishtim, I believe was the name of that game. So I was saying I feel like I'm broken because I feel more calm in this version of the hospital. I think I maybe know what it is, chat. Key of Bliss. I think it's because this feels like I'm going room to room doing kind of like action set pieces. Right? It's not that the horror isn't here. Don't get me wrong. The horror is very much here. But this is definitely like more on the combat action heavy side of the game for sure. You might be wondering why I went around that weird way, chat. It's because I know there's a mannequin hiding somewhere around here. Unless that's the one that came fucking sprinting at me a minute ago. That is actually a possibility. But yeah, because this is like sort of combat focused portion, I don't know, I feel much more, I guess, in my element. Oh yeah, there he is. Stupid fucker. Like, this whole section right now feels more like a scary Souls game with a gun. It's like Bloodborne. And I'm feeling much more comfortable. The game is gonna throw something at me at some point, and it's going to make me shit. And wish I wasn't here, but for now, I'm managing. I'm thriving, some might say. To the point where I'm getting that sort of instinct now in my head, where I'm like, is it going to be Dark Souls 2? Do I need to grab the thing and then back away immediately because I might spawn an enemy around the corner? How do you... Is there any way to dodge that third hit? Not sure if there is. Oh, Eddie! I mean, someone... Might not have been Eddie. It's rude of me to assume that was Eddie just because it was... big poo in the toilet. As much as I love the design of the hospital, I really don't like the emphasis on combat. It's so stretched. I think it's just natural though, isn't it? Think about it, right? Some people scared of being sort of led around an area like this slowly with the tension, you know, dripping, oozing from the game, which is what gets me. That's if you want to scare me, keep me constantly on edge, and don't necessarily constantly spring surprises at me in an attempt to scare me. Because then I just get acclimatized to it. Some people probably find this section scarier than the other side of the hospital because it's like there's way more enemies and things jumping out at you and way more danger. But for me, I'm like, now this has become a video game. Whereas before it was just like an uncomfortable experience, now it's become a video game. Now the only things going through my head are like, what are the things I have to do in this area? What do I gotta check off my list? That room? I was saying on the floor then for a second. There's a room. It's down at the end there, okay. Yes, it's here. Assuming Key of Bliss is what we need now. Right in there! Lapis Eye Key. Okay. No idea where that goes. Oh, that'll be for the box. Of course. Alright, well, I mean, essentially then, if I wanted to, I could just get the fucking codes and leave, eh? Not going to, obviously. Never played a Silent Hill, but seems chill and shooty. Oh wait, Silent Hill 4 maybe, whatever started in a hotel room with a phone call, but that's it. Silent Hill shouldn't feel like shopping mail. You say that. I would argue that it kind of always has felt a bit like that to me. In many ways. Many horror games feel like that to me. Where I'm like, I've got a checklist of things I need to do, and I need to do them before I either die or become too scared to play. Because that's the thing that pushes you on, right? It's the thing that keeps you on track for actually playing the game if you're scared, is that you know if you keep pushing through, eventually I'm going to open this door and then that's one more room done. I'm going to go to this place, and that's one more thing out of the way that can't scare me again. Alright, that's one down. Save again, why not? I like how you like it seems chill and shooty. Yeah. This is what I was saying though, right? I feel like depending on your preference and mentality or whatever, this is either going to be like the chill and shooty section of the game or the scariest part. And I was worried it was going to be the scariest part for me. But it's actually not that bad. It's still got plenty of room to scare me. In fact, I fully expect it to. The potential for scare is still here. So I could, what, climb in there? Assuming this door doesn't work then. rather be in Silent Hill than go shopping in Tesco's on a Saturday. It's a bold statement, Flower. You sure about that? Because we can make that happen. We can just put you in Silent Hill. Next time you go shopping in Tesco's, we're gonna hire a bunch of people. And we're gonna put you through the Silent Hill experience. Oh, why hasn't someone done that? I mean, other than, like, the obvious legal ramifications, but, like, someone go... I mean, I don't want to do it. I'm just going to put this out here first off. I don't want to actually do it. This is for other people. This is a business idea for other folks. But someone should go get in touch with Konami and be like, Konami, we want to, like, hire out this building and make it the Silent Hill escape room experience. Okay, so that's going to take me to the corridor. It exists? Wait, really? Well, as far as I'm concerned, I came up with it, so I could do some royalties off that, please. I've just decided that now. I'd rather paper cut my anus than go to Tesco or Flower. All these requests are going to keep us busy. Screen to screen. Screen, screen, screen. Piss off! You too! I feel like that was a good shotgun. Also shut down shopping centre in Reading for years. It did a zombie airsoft milsim. Military simulation. Not gonna lie. Had to, like, double take that just for a second because for some reason I thought that said Muslim. And I know that would make no sense, so I had to make sure that was not what was said because I was like, what the fuck does that mean? There do be monsters here. I hear them. With my ear. Just not sure where. Oh. That's one of them. Chat, I can hear a second one. Dealt with. And of course you don't fucking come out until I start attacking the other fucking monster, you fucking piece of shit. He's like, oh, now he's preoccupied. It's my time to shine. Yes, Vegas is a big escape room center. Does a lot of game/movie sponsored escape rooms. Silent Hill was/is a popular one, as was Saw. Just gonna say it, chat. Not a fan of Saw. Watch it go dark. It too. It pills. Now back. 1 year they've been watching me. So many pills they fed me. When a loud hour comes, I tremble every time the light falls. Did I feel like I did this before the... One year they've been watching me. So many pills they fed me. When a loud hour comes, I tremble every time the light falls. 1 year they've been watching me. So many pills. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They've fed me. When a loud hour comes, which is 2, I tremble every time the light falls. One, 6, 2 something. It's enough information that I could brute force it. 1, 6, 2 something. And then that's for the like tumbler lock looking thing. It's not what that is. Not what a tumbler lock is. I love this puzzle, says Flower. Watch it go dark. Is it just 2? One, 2. 1622? I'm okay if it's just 2. Almost seems too easy. Chat, what's this reference? Hands on a wall? I forget. That one's not ringing any bells. There was a battery there in the original. Okay. Battery. I'm hoping the director's office is going to have another save like it did in the normal world. Never mind. We might not even get to the director's office. That's going to just take us back to the rest room. Take me back to the chained box. Let's just hope nothing got back up again. That's, whatever that is still around the corner. No, you know what? I was about to say, let's just put the code in first and then save. Silly Maelstrom. Have you learned nothing over these years? Save first anyway, because why not? And then if you do the code and something fucked up happens... Have you enjoyed looking up? To be honest, I haven't looked up once. And now I have. I'm assuming there's no third floor then. Or if there is, it's a long, long way up. One, 6, 2, 2. And there's just a keypad left. Am I actually reasonably close to finishing the hospital, chat? Yeah, I think so. Damn. Can't wait to see how Bloober do the bleeding wall effects in Silent Hill 3 Remake. I mean, I'll be honest, I'm really excited to see what they do with Silent Hill 1. A lot of Silent Hill 1's horror was almost built upon the fact that it was like a limitation. The PS1 limitation, so I'm like very intrigued as to what sort of horrific shit they're gonna do to bring that into a modern age. And I really hope they nail it. Truly do. There's like a lot of stuff in that room. I feel like I need a fucking grenade to go in there. That's the L2 room, yeah? It definitely still seems like the way to do it. Couple in the leg, put them down instantly. Even if they don't, I'll still play it. If I can complete Homecoming, there's nothing that will put me off this series. Chat, someone's like beeping their car. Alright, restroom. Toilet's always a good opportunity for a scare. Can't tell if they're on their way or not. Beep. Beep. Was this Silent Hill 1 that did the toilet that knocked back? Am I getting mixed up? Or the body tied up? Get over here. You know what? I'm just gonna tank it there. See you done. I feel you're both evenly matched. Yeah, she definitely brought her A game to that fight. Unlike that one over there. It was supposed to be one of the like upgraded ones, and she just like died in 2 gunshots on the leg and then pipe to the mouth. The upgraded ones are so weak, I don't get it. Same with the lying figures. Well, I get why the lying figures are weaker. Because, like, they spit at range and explode on impact or whatever, so they almost want you to kill them easily. So people like you and me, Toffle, end up meleeing them our first time around, probably. And then go, well, that was easy, and then stand in their pool of fucking vomit and die. At least when they die, they splooge. I don't get the nurses, they do nothing. It's a hell of a sentence that was. Really worried about that room. Once we eventually have to go in that room, it's gonna be bad. Well, I don't have the key for this. Oh well. So much for the eventually, eh? Now we have to go in that room, and it's gonna be bad. The hell was that noise you made? Don't make that noise. Chat, I'll be honest, I almost want to go back and save because, like, I feel this room in particular could go really fucking poorly. Just in terms of, like, health and ammo management. And the save's not far away. The way they mark the torn fabrics and bandages is good. I agree. Right, I mean, this will probably be like the last major section that we do. I don't remember... Okay, chat, I'm going to throw some stuff out here. Feel free to indulge me or not. I don't remember what the boss of this area is. But I vaguely remember that maybe you fight Angela's demon boss thing here. The, like, something daddy, whatever the fuck it was called. That could also be a completely different area, so... Abstract daddy. Yeah. It's running? What, the boss is like, run away? Is that what you're saying? Why are they so fucking strong, man? They got so much fucking health and poise. Like a Dark Souls boss. Just run, boss. I'm trying to remember what just run bosses there were. Is it where Maria gets killed? Sorry for the spoilers for anyone who's it's their first time, by the way. But you know, we said at the top, we're going into this playthrough as someone who's played the original and looking for all of the changes and stuff, so no end boss in the original Silent Hill 2 for the hospital, it's just a mid boss. Is it the run from Pyramid Head bit when Maria gets shanked? Okay, right. That'll be interesting to see how they do that. If that's what it is, they might have changed it. Is there like another thing I need to do in here? I feel like I didn't get anything in here. And there's this thing, like I can push it somewhere to climb up it, but the only thing that looked like anything I could climb up was this, and we could just push out of the way. They work in healthcare, they're probably coked up to the eyeballs on energy drinks and pot noodles so they can survive a 40-hour shift. Yeah, actually, you're probably right. Good point, well made. There's a window across the way? Oh, over here. Into that room. Ah ha ha! Yes. Good. I'll be honest, I wasn't thinking about bringing this out of the room as a possibility. For some reason. I was like, well, it's in this room, so it must be used in this room. Of course that's not the case. Yeah, good noises. I'm telling you, video game developers hire me. I can do monster noises on the cheap. I could easily do like a. You could have one of those for free. I'll do it cheaper. Morbo will pay you to do it, so actually go to him, probably. Genuine Murloc. I do have a sound of me doing a weird Murloc noise, but it wasn't supposed to be a Murloc, but Furby said it sounded like a Murloc. So that's my sound effect of that. Alright, well I just saved. Let's go in. That lady just skid along the fucking floor after me. That was incredible. Careful of your throat, though. That actually doesn't do anything to my throat. That's all done in the mouth. None of that's in the throat. For what it's worth. When I do noises like that sort of shit. Well, that was obviously a very bad version of that, but when you do like one of those sort of like noises, that's in the throat. Maybe it'll have the same effect. Kind of wanted you to take damage from it, but if you come in here, that's fine. How are you so incredible? Chat, I want to learn how to fight like these fucking things. These nurses have been getting like combat training. Right, I mean, look. The other fella, like, just don't. Okay? She made like such a fucking Twitch bannable offense noise. Free shotgun shells? Dang. I'm sad for them that James couldn't imagine more comfortable footwear than heels. Should be wearing Crocs or pumps. No wonder they're pissed at him. Yeah, or just like some flats or something. James like, no, nurses wear heels. In James Land. Where everyone's horny. Except my wife. And then he pulls the sleeve, like the collar, whatever. Jesus, like that. It's the fucking scariest thing that's happened here. Winterheart, welcome. Yeah, they call me Dr. Feelbad. You got it. He's there again, looking, staring. He says he'll drag me there. I don't want to. I won't let him take me. Hello? Oh, what's this? Director's office key. I didn't even know that was locked. Did I go past it? It was locked? Or have I just not... Maybe it was, and maybe I haven't been there yet? That's a fun noise we're making. Pillow fight noises? What kind of fucking pillow fight you been having, Flower? People been like... People been like fucking suffocating you with a pillow? James kind of pillow fights. Oh, now I get it. Something about calling them pillow fights is so fucked up. I don't like that you got your gun out, James. Why did you do that? I didn't tell him to do that, Jack. He just got out on his own. Let's see. Hang on. What's what I was saying here? See people get annoyed with James who thought he was thinking of cheating on Mary. Like, that's not it. Can infer he felt pretty awful about having those intrusive thoughts, hence his recreations of the nurse. I'm to the conclusion that he might have, but James doesn't feel like that sort of guy, to be honest. I mean, given the situation he was in, and the amount of, like, stress that would put on a person, I think anyone who just, like, blankly calls him out for being, like, a bad man or whatever doesn't understand nuance. You know, not everything's morally black and white. Yes, his wife was going through a lot and he needed to be there for her or whatever and all this, but also he couldn't live his life for however many years. Well, he basically just became a full-time carer. And it didn't look like things were getting any better. That's got to be heartbreaking and also frustrating. There'll be no pain anymore. No pain, 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 no pain. Good. He wants to be punished. He's not avoiding punishment. I think even if, like, you don't think of it like that, if you know what I mean, even if you're not looking at it as like a he wants to be punished type thing, just from like a normal non-Silent Hill person's perspective, I think there should at least be a level of understanding for someone in that sort of situation, and if you don't have that level of understanding, I don't think you have any empathy. Yeah, he's a bastard for what he did, but I understand why he did it. You know? I found 0050 in the ECT room again. This time I checked, he was not appointed for the treatment. How is it possible he got there all by himself? And how could he know how to turn the thing on? Somebody's going to answer for this. Can you imagine how full Silent Hill would be if it just attracted bad people? The prisons would be empty. Yeah. Let's be real, right? Like I say, James, nuanced character, plenty of nuance. Angela, very traumatic character, very nuanced. Mary Maria, interesting sort of take on the whole kind of thematic psychological horror stuff that's being presented by Silent Hill 2 and the way it manifests or whatever. It's a very interesting thing to have in the game and be like a partner following you around and stuff. Eddie, not very nuanced, in my opinion. I think Eddie, they dropped the ball on Eddie a little bit. Or at the very least, they just wanted someone that they could be like, just hate this guy. There's no reason to like this guy. He was so badly bullied by both parents and peers. I mean, sure, but for what that resulted in, to me, doesn't add up. Not unless you're a piece of garbage. That's why Silent Hill 3 is scarier personally. It feels more malevolent, while this Silent Hill feels like twisted therapy. Yeah. Yeah, I can get that. It's a good description. Kind of hoping they might whip back across the room so I can catch them. Oh, you'll do. Get over here. Ah! Chat, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, she's getting all stringy. Did you see that fucking switch of attention? Still got it. Still got hands. Sneakily popped a shot while in the middle of dodging the nurse's attacks or whatever. Pretty proud of myself for that. Disclaimer, Mael has invoked pro gamer move. Please note for Maelstrom bingo. Oh yeah, 100%. However, you know, what's the real likelihood of that coming up, eh? Pretty low. One day I will fight one of you in melee and not have to use a heal straight after. It will happen. Angela and Eddie feel like the two different paths James could potentially go down. Yeah, I can feel that. And also I see you said the only one who really shouldn't have been punished was, or shouldn't be punished is Angela. Yeah, Angela did nothing wrong. Poor girl. I'll be honest, I know some people for some reason don't like Angela in this one, like the model or whatever. I don't know why, other than like, I don't know, they're on some incel shit probably. But I think she looks appropriate this time round, whereas I feel like before they were trying to say that Angela was like a young girl. Right? But I feel like original model Silent Hill 2 Angela looked like she was about 40. Maybe not quite that old. But you know what I mean. She looked way older than they were like trying to portray the character. And it was really difficult for me to wrap my head around like her actually being like 17 or whatever. Or is it 17 or is she like 19? I kind of forget. And 40 is gross. I mean, I hope not. I'm almost there. Not long now. I heard that you get considerably more handsome and all of your joints and stuff feel great when you hit 40. That's what I heard. 19. Yeah, okay. Feel like this generator is going to start some shit, but I mean, what are you going to do, eh? That wasn't a pun, by the way, chat. I meant like enemies are going to appear. But it is technically going to start some shit, yes. That's kind of what it's for. I won't rest until they are solved. I won't rest. I can't rest. I don't know how anymore. I didn't flip that. No, never mind. Chat, I want you to note something, by the way. Remember how pretty much every time we played Silent Hill up to this point, the stream has stopped pretty much bang on. Bang on 10. It's going a little longer today. What did I say? 9659? It's a cool way to do that. That should be the proof you need, chat, for how surprisingly comfortable I feel in this version of the hospital. Is that we're still going. Okay, all the way around to the right. Like I said, I don't know. I think I'm broken. I definitely found the other hospital way scarier. Also, Morbo says, no, just balls hang lower and blinking hurts. Right. I've also heard that, yes. Shit. What was that again? Where did he put it on the map? 9659. Okay. You, James? It's because this doesn't really look like a real world place anymore. I think it's like I said, it's just like it's gone from slowly building tension and then like occasionally having something pop out and scare me to just like full on non-stop tension. And I don't feel so tense anymore, I guess. James, you're letting all of the air go out. That was your prize. Oh, never mind. He's breathing it in. Premium air. He's smelling the fart left by Eddie. No. Flour, no. Bad flour. Don't take the Christ cracker out of her mouth. -1. Elevator button 1. What's is this like rings that I need to get? She's an angel. No one knows. Only I can see the lady of the door. They can't walk along her bridge of thread. They fall from the weight of their crimes. Like bloated and ugly corpses, their sins, she devours them. Sin and sin alike, she saves me. She is an angel. That's just on a different line. And that fucked me up. Right. Chat, we have to go into the lift and do the -1 button, but then that won't be happening until next week. Because this, as much as it, you know, it's been good to get a bit of extra time in, I am now kind of want to be done. And we'll finish off the hospital next time. I think we haven't got an awful lot left to do. But we can do it next time. And that'll be a nice thing for me to leave Maelstrom Future. He's going to be like, oh no, I'm all panicked. I'm playing Silent Hill 2 again. And I'll be like, no, actually, no, stop. You'll be fine. Remember? It's that hospital bit you weren't that scared of. He's not going to believe me, chat. He's going to watch this back and be like, you fucker. You asshole. Right. Stick around for the outros, chat. And that's it from me tonight. I will say Silent Hill, by the way, if you want to watch the next one of this, is going to be on Monday. Because there is no Thursday stream next week. So Monday, 7 PM, if you want to watch some more Silent Hill. It's coming around real quick. Right. Thanks for coming to the stream.